this is it. Hello! Okay, so I'm very excited for today's video because I will be, well, I wanted to say test it, but I will not test. I already use some of these products, but I have also some new Korean beauty products in here that I wanted to just test / use again, because some of these I used in the past, and these are one of my favorite Korean beauty products at the moment. By the way, I know my hair is like a mess right now, but I promise at the end I will try to do something cute with it. I will start with my patches. These are the hydrogel eye patches from Heimish, which is a Korean more skincare brand, although they do have, I think, like a cushion foundation and more beauty products as well. And this is how it looks. It's so hydrating and it makes my under eyes just super smooth, you know, that very smooth skin effect, like baby skin. So I love that, although the effect lasts only for like a few hours, but still, why not? You always ask me what are my favorites and trusted online stores when it comes to buying all these Korean beauty products and all my Asian beauty products in general. And I wanted to mention my 4 favorites that I used for years now and are still my favorites, and they have the best selection, best shipping, and yeah, I absolutely love them. And I use them all the time, unless I'm going to, you know, an Asian country so I can buy their makeup. But if I'm at home, I like to buy my, you know, makeup online. And the first one is Style Korean. It's really good. The shipping is super fast again. I really like the shipping. You also earn some kind of points every time you shop if you create, you know, your account, so you can use that later for another order. It's not much, but you know, it's something, so I appreciate that. They have a nice selection, not the best, but you can find there a couple, you know, a lot of new products as well. They do update their new in selection section quite a lot, so I appreciate that. The next one is JungSaemmool, which is another of my favorites, and this one again, the shipping is brilliant. It's super fast and you don't pay taxes, which is important. And if you have, well, you will get a lot of samples with JungSaemmool, which is good, but if you have more than $50, you know, your order is more than $50 or more than 100 or more than 150, you will get some kind of gift from them. It really depends on how much you spend, but you will get something and a lot of samples, so I really like that. And again, the selection is good. It's not the best, it's kind of like Style Korean, but sometimes, you know, if I cannot find something in Style Korean, I can go to JungSaemmool and maybe I'll find that. And the last 2 are my like ultimate favorite online stores when it comes to buying, you know, Korean beauty, and that's YesStyle and Korean Depart. They're kind of similar in my opinion, and the shipping is really good for both. For Korean Depart, you need to pay taxes, and the shipping, you know, is kind of average. For YesStyle, the shipping is fast, you don't need to pay taxes, but sometimes they do have this thing, so the product is not really like in stock and you need to wait sometimes 7 days, sometimes 24 hours, sometimes 2 weeks, and they will ship the product after this amount of time. But once the product is shipped, you know, your order is shipped, it will arrive quite fast. And if you order more than 25 pounds, I think, you can get free shipping, which is great. The selection is amazing for both websites. For YesStyle, they do also carry a lot of just Asian beauty in general, Asian clothing, Asian shoes, accessories, and so they have a lot of Japanese beauty products, a lot of beauty products from Taiwan, from Hong Kong, and they also carry some US beauty products, which, you know, it's nice. The prices are too big for the US stuff, but yeah, the other stuff is nice. Korean Depart, they do have again just a fantastic selection for the products. So yeah, these are all the sites that I recommend, and I know, you know, are well loved, trust them, all the products are good. For foundation, I will use this baby, which is the JungSaemmool foundation. And I bought this recently from Korean Depart. And the concept of this foundation is basically it's a 2-in-1. So you have the foundation in here and you have the concealer in here. The concealer is quite thick and it's more for, you know, just skin, not really to conceal, you know, under the eyes or anything like this, just to correct some blemishes and some pigmentation. And the foundation, how it appears, you press this little thing in here and you can see the foundation. It has a little dot in there, so it's kind of the same concept as the Beauty Blender, but this foundation appeared way before the Beauty Blender foundation. I already used this foundation once and it's fantastic. But before applying this, I will use my Touch and Soul No Poreblem primer. This is one of those silicone primers. So basically we'll conceal the pores and will even out all this texture that I have in here, but it's not super slippery like some other, you know, silicone primers that I've tried. I've been using this for quite some time now, for a couple of months, and I still like it. And now for the foundation, I will apply this with my Beauty Blender. You can see it has good coverage, like a medium coverage. You can definitely make it more high coverage if you want to, and you press it in here. And the finish, it has more of that just natural looking finish. It's not super dewy. Now I will use a little bit of this concealer just around my nose because it's really good for correcting any kind of redness really on your skin, on your face. Now for the concealer, surprise surprise, I will use my Peripera Ink Corrector in Peach, which I love and I loved for many months now. This is my second bottle. It's just brilliant. The texture, the color, so lightweight but still with medium coverage, easy to use. I really like this product. And Peripera, Chosunga and 3CE are my favorite Korean beauty brands in general. So usually, I would say 80% of the time, I'm in love with their products. Now unfortunately, I don't have a Korean powder to use on my face, so I'll use my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. But if I need to give you an option, is definitely the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Loose Powder. Let's move on to my contour, and I have my Mochi Pact from 16 brand, which is like a branch from Chosunga. And you can see this is well loved. I've had this for like 2 months right now, and I really like this. Not only it has this gorgeous creamy consistency, when you apply this on the face it transforms into a powder, and it's not super dewy like other, you know, cream products that I use. Stays a bit more on that satiny semi-matte finish, which I enjoy, and it's just so easy to use. It looks so natural on the face. I don't know, I just adore this product. This is in the color Peach Shading. It's a bit more warm for me. I used this more when I was tanned. It was perfect. But I still like it now too. Just to warm up my face a little bit, bronze it a little bit. And you can use this, you know, on your foundation or even on your powdered foundation too, because it will still look really nice, not cakey or anything like this. I think today I will use this one, which is NudePeach from 3CE. I mentioned this in my Instagram TV favorites video that I posted not so long ago. This is just a gorgeous formula. It's just stunning, gorgeous matte formula. And this is a NudePeach. It's just a NudePeach. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I will use it with this Zoiba 123 brush. I just like to apply this in here. It's pretty neutral, even though it's a peachy color. It also has some pink in it, I believe, so yeah. But the 3C blushes, I absolutely love it. Another blush that I wanted to mention is this 3C collaboration with Maison Kitsune. Whoops. And is this putty formula, the same as the Mochi Pact from 16 brand. This is in the color Ginger Pink. This how it looks like. So it looks very bright in the pan, and it is kind of bright, but once you apply it on the face, it looks very natural. It looks kind of like my natural blush, so I love this. And this one remains a little bit more dewy than the Mochi Pact, so I appreciate this because I want my blush to be a bit more dewy. I was looking for this word. I do like a matte blush, but I also like a dewy blush sometimes, and this looks so juicy, just juicy. I love it. Now, as a highlighter, I do have these two from Peripera, again from the Ink collection. This is the Ink highlighter, and I do have this beigey one and this pinky one. When you look at the colors, they're kind of the same. So just really shiny, creamy base with some flecks of shimmer in it. So yeah, spot difference. This is the pink one, and this is the beigey one. And I like to mix these two together and just to apply them in here like a bam. And I need to blend this very well. Next, I do have cream shadows from the Korean beauty market because I think they make the best cream shadows. They are not really into powder eyeshadows in general, because I mean they make them, but they're mediocre, so I don't like them. I don't like to use those, whatever. The only good ones are the 3C matte eyeshadows and the shimmery ones as well, and not the best, but 3C eyeshadows are good and probably the best from the Korean Asian beauty market. But the cream shadows that I love, I do have these three from Peripera. This is from the Pearly Night collection, and these two are from the Sugar Twinkle collection, but they're kind of the same thing. I would say this one has more pigment in it. These two are more glitter, although this one has also nice pigment. I used this in the past because this one I bought a long time ago, and it's one of my favorites. Cream shadows, it's stunning. I will show you the color in case you did not see this. And I will swatch really fast the other two, so you can see that these other two are a bit more sheer, a bit more just like chunky glitter. So here they are, and once they do dry, especially this brownie one, it dries, and then you just apply a little bit of your finger on top and smudge it a little bit, and it will develop, it will show more glitter, and that's really cool, especially at night. I also have this one, which is the Lively Liquid Glitter Shadow. I think this is from It's Skin or Skin Food, I'm not sure, but this one, again, the same kind of formula as the other two that I showed you from the Sugar Twinkle collection. So here it is, just more glittery kind of cream shadow, and they do actually stay on your eyes once they dry for a long time, so I like this. But these kind of eyeshadows I like to use more like toppers, you know, on top of something. And I also have these two from Stylelanda 3C eyeshadow pots. I do have Baby Latte, which is the beigey one, and I do have this Coral Time, which is of course a bit more corally. And yeah, these are the two. I like to use these when I want that super shiny, wet looking glittery eye. And I already used this in some of my videos and I love it, and I bought some new ones. I also have a darker one, but I don't know exactly where it is. Now, in the crease, I think I would just use just a little bit, just a hint of this coloring ampoule from 22 Chosunga. This is in London London Fog. And essentially this is just a creamy eyeshadow. You can see it's super wet in a way, and I just like to apply this in the crease to have a little bit of definition. It dries into more of a powdery finish after like a minute or two, so that's great. But I like to use this one when I want a little bit of definition, and I know I will be using some cream shadows, you know, on my eyelid. Coral Time eyeshadow, you can see like bam bam, super shiny, sparkly, and kind of wet looking the more you blend it. And let me apply some London Fog underneath as well. And on top, on my eyelid, I will apply a little bit of this as well to add a bit more sparkle. I love a sparkly eyeshadow. For mascara, I'm using my 16 brand black mascara. And then I'm just applying some rosy shades. For the lips, I do have this very interesting product. This is again from JungSaemmool 22, and this is how it looks like. I don't know exactly how this is called, but this is the packaging. So JungSaemmool 22 Flowerful Lipstick in Golden Peach Tea. And this is it! Is that clear lipstick goodness. It's so cool. I really like it. It looks like, I don't know, a piece of glass. Now unfortunately my lips are in this horrible condition. They're super dry. I don't know why, because I used my lip balm before, but okay. So I guess, I don't know, this should give me a little bit of that peach, I guess. Let's see. Oh, this smells really good. It smells like something sweet but nice, like fruity. Okay, kind of don't feel anything. Well, I feel the gloss. Yeah, it looks more glossy. It's not giving me some kind of tint, because usually Korean beauty products, you know, for lips, they're well known to stain kind of the lips. This is just moisturizing, balmy. I really like it. Now, unfortunately, my lips look horrible right now because I do have some skin. Actually, I do have another product from JungSaemmool, which is this Juicy Punk lip crayon in the color Powder Rose. And it looks just like this. I used this already, I tested this earlier, but it's basically one of those creamy to matte kind of formula lip crayons. And I will apply this one. This has a bit more of this color. Okay guys, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you, I don't know, let me know if you like Korean beauty in general. If you tested something, if you tried something in the past, if you are currently trying something, or maybe you want to buy something in the future. I would love to hear your thoughts and maybe your recommendations, why not? And yeah, I love this makeup. This is like my go-to makeup right now. And yeah, I love all these products. So I will see you in my next video.